Good morning, afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. Just last week, I put up a poll on my channel asking you guys which of the four original Five Nights at Freddy's games you would like to see me play. And the one who won that vote was Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And I want to give a background and basically my experience with Five Nights at Freddy's 1 as I played through it. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's just start this up. There's not much to talk about here. This game is like a 2014. This is over a decade old. Let's do this. Family Pizzeria looking for security guards to work the night shifts 12 to 6 a.m. Monitor cameras, ensure safety of equipment, and wow. Okay, apparently I'm reading slow. S.O. Okay. Whoa. Right off the bat, one of the problems I had is the fact that this game does not help you at all with the controls. There is no hint as to how to pull up the camera monitor, which was my main problem. No hint as to how to close or open your doors. No hint as to how to turn on the door light. So, I mean, Xbox players are suffering. I mean, you got PC, you can just use the mouse. You got mobile, you can just tap your screen. Xbox, nah, ain't nothing. I suppose while the phone guy is yapping and past me here, I can yap to you guys about the resources we have at our disposal throughout the nights. This is starting to sound like a lot like a Dexter White video. Please don't. I think the first tool I'll talk about is the camera monitor. It's exactly what it sounds like, a monitor you can pull up at any time to see through the cameras placed around the building, with the exceptions being the safe room, which is not on the list of cameras, your own office, which is right here so you don't need a camera for that, and the kitchen, which is strangely obscured. The camera is offline, and perhaps that's a good thing. We don't want to know what happens in the kitchen.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to say
Moving on from the quirkiness, I think it's time we discuss the last tools you'll have throughout these nights, the two giant security doors to your left and right. These doors can be closed at any time during the night as long as you have power, and there is also a door light button that you can press to see if there's anything actually at the door which would prompt you to close it. Interestingly enough, that last fact is only told on night 2, but this guy only cares about his job so much, so we'll let it slide. This is just as creepy as I imagined it, honestly. Not saying I'm dissatisfied. I'm at 72% power at 2 a.m. Kinda bad considering nothing's been happening. I almost forgot. We have limited power. Power is constantly being drained throughout the night, but using the door or the door light or the camera monitor simply increases the power drain. Don't let how slow it's decreasing fool you. You will run out of power before you know it if you're not careful with how you use your equipment. While the power does drain slow, it does drain faster the more you're using your equipment, and these nights are literally 9 minutes, or more literally 8 minutes and 55 seconds. I heard something, it wasn't one of them. I'm hearing no. Oh, so you moved is what you're trying to tell me. If anyone else moves in that stage, I'll see it just by keeping on that camera, so I'll just... I heard his footsteps! Did he go in the closet? Oh, he's in the closet! That is a creepy frame. Oh my god. I think it's time we finally discuss the reason we need the camera monitor and the two doors to our left and right. This night introduces two threats, but one of them isn't worth mentioning right now. The threat you'll have to worry about on this night is Bonnie, and he's pretty simple. He will make his way through the pizzeria towards your office and try to attack you through your left door. Once you see him there, or you just know he's there, close the left door. Now, he won't leave immediately. He'll stay there for either 5 seconds or 5 years. It's kind of random. Just need Bonnie to leave the freaking door. Chica left the kitchen. Bonnie! Are you done? Is the door that fascinating? Holy crap! Now, the only time Bonnie is actually a problem is when he's literally right at your door, as in, you can see him without pulling up the camera monitor. At that point, he is a problem you need to deal with. Close the door and keep it closed until he leaves. Nope. Am I hearing someone else, or is that him? Chica moved! Oh my god, I heard that from all the way over here. Of course I would hear your fat ass footsteps from all the way from the office. He's still there. He left. Okay, so apparently I'm a liar. Chica is also active on night 1. But it's literally 5 a.m. She has no time to get to my office, which is why I'm not going to talk about what she does until we get to night 2, where she actually becomes relevant. Now, as I was playing, one thing I also picked up that allowed me to tell whether a character was moving was the sound of footsteps. Now, that would be a very, very useful, very good tool to use right there, if not for what I'm about to show you. I'm pretty sure after he moves from there, he'll get to the door. Where is he? Oh, he went back to the hallway. He went backwards? I know they can go backwards. Yep, you heard that right. They can go backwards. Now, that sounds good on paper. They're further away from your office. That's good, right? No. Because it basically makes it so if you hear footsteps, you just know that somebody moved. You don't know where they moved. You still have to pull up the camera in order to see where they moved, or use the door light to see if they're at your door. And if they're not at your door, that's a waste of power. So, yeah, not really a good thing. That's, slightly concerning. That scared me. Yay! I'm so good at this game. Okay. Stop celebrating. Second night. And now we're on to night 2. On this night is where I can discuss the other 2 threats that I previously stated weren't going to be problems in night 1. Now they're going to be problems. Let's start with the more simple one, Chica the chicken. She's basically Bonnie, but fat. As in, she will stop at the kitchen, usually, to look for her next meal while clanging those pots and pans around, letting you know that she's in there even if you're not looking at the camera monitor, which is really useful. In contrast to Bonnie, she will move throughout the building until she gets to your right door, looking at you through the window like you are her pizza. Pretty simple. A simple sandwich. Damn it, I'm hungry. Crap! Oh, I think Chica might be offended by my fat comments. What did you say? Chica, I promise you there's no pizza in here. Oh, Foxy's peeking out. As long as I keep my eye on him, though, he shouldn't be moving too much. Chica, can you leave? I promise you. CC's is across the street, okay? Papa John's is... It's not here, alright? This isn't Papa John's. Pizza's in the kitchen, alright? I promise I'm not hiding any in here. There's totally none in here that I'm gonna take and eat after the shift is over. That's totally not happening, I promise you. Oh my god. Okay. Yay. Are you gonna stay a while? Looks like it. I'm gonna just have to run out of power, it looks like. classic way to win. What a classic way to win. Third night. I'm doing terrible. I ran out of power on the second night. I'm totally gonna die this time. I'm still in it. I'm still in here though. I'm still in here for the ride.
Hey, listen, I have an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that.
I think it'd be a little less comfortable. She can move first.
Okay.
She's in the kitchen again. Okay. Okay. We're good right now. We're good right now. Foxy is going to be a problem because since he's becoming more active, it's going to take me getting on the camera even more, and he is going to be a D1 power eater, and I do not like that. At least I don't have to. At least when Chica's in the kitchen, I don't have to watch for her. I can just keep that in the back of my mind. She's not there. And Bonnie has been strangely inactive tonight. You know, I shouldn't have said that because I feel like now he's gonna try to hop over. Literally. Chica's back in the kitchen. Okay. Doing much better on power this time. Chica's no longer in the kitchen, and she's instead in the hallway. Okay, start watching for Chica now. What was that? Freddy's off stage! Warning. Freddy is off stage. And so is Bonnie. Freddy's off stage. And I don't even know where he is. I don't even know where he is. I don't even know where he is. Freddy is off stage and I don't even know where he is. There's Oh god. I think when he bangs on the door, it trains. Oh, there's Freddy. Okay. At least now I know where he is. He's not close to the office. I don't know where Chica is, which is slightly concerning. But honestly, I'm kind of fine with not knowing where Chica is. Oh, actually, no, I know where she is. She's right there. She hasn't moved in 5 years. She's been taking her sweet time getting to my office, and you know what? I don't blame her. Freddy's just standing there, menacingly. Chica's in the kitchen, so I don't have to check that right side for now when it comes to the camera light. Night guard! Oh! Okay. Open the freaking door. There's nobody there. Freddy's still right there. All I have to... Yes! Oh my god. I feel like they were less aggressive that night. I'm about to regret those words, aren't I? On the fourth night.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I think you can do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad.
Dang!
I always wondered
Dang!
those empty heads back there. Oh no.
Well, he's dead. Foxy is already ready to go, which is not good at all, considering the night just started. What am I talking about? Cheek is on the right hall. Okay. Whoa! What are you doing over there? Hey! Stop that. Nope. Okay, definitely more active tonight. They definitely heard me. I'm hearing a lot of movement, not enough from Bonnie. Get away from the frickin' door. I'm at 69% at 1 a.m. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Freddy moved. Oh, they're both doing it now. Oh no, Freddy didn't move. Okay, what am I talking about? Okay. Chica's on the right side now. I can hear her over there. Nope. Crap. Chica's really taking her sweet time getting to the door. I mean, take as much time as you want. At this rate of power drain, I'm not winning. You're out again? Oh my god, he took like 10 power. Okay, Chica apparently went backwards. She went to the kitchen. Okay, yep, that's Chica, that's Chica. Freddy moved. Freddy moved. Freddy moved. Foxy took like 10 power. Oh my god. Bonnie's not open the door. I'm at 30% power at 3 a.m. Nobody's here right now, so... Yeah, nobody's here right now. We've got some time to sit. There's Freddy. What are you doing in there? And in the ladies' room, no less. Freddy's still there. I almost died there. This is bad. This is bad. He ran over here, or wherever he went. Oh, he's in the kitchen. Okay. I don't like how he runs. Oh, he's right there. I need to close the door. Because if the door is open when he decides to attack, it's over. He gets in and he kills us. We're just gonna have to run out of power. It's crazy. He did the shortest. He did the shortest song I think I've ever seen him do in any Five Nights at Freddy's night. Wow. Ah, there I am. I got to night 4 without dying. I didn't beat night 4, but I got to night 4 without dying. That's not necessarily that impressive, but it's still good to me. I've never fully played a Five Nights at Freddy's game, and I'll be back on this another time.